When the orchestra gets ready to play, it's a group of professionals, each with a unique skill, combining to produce a great performance. The same idea describes the making of Beauty and the Beast, the Enchanted Christmas. A lot of individually talented artists pulling in the same direction to produce a Disney classic.
This is my masterpiece.
And now, to find out about all these people and skills, you can join in this special interactive behind-the-scenes featurette. We'll meet the actors, including Robbie Benson, who plays the Beast.
I don't know if I've become more of the Beast or if the Beast became me. I have no clue.
And Paige O'Hara, the voice of Belle.
Come on, do this. It's a snow angel, see?
We'll talk to the director and the animators who give the story its life. And we'll hear from the musicians and composers who give the film its unforgettable songs.
I'll read him stories.
Along the way, look for this click the mouse symbol. Whenever it appears on screen, just push enter on your remote to get more details about the making of the movie.
If I'm animating an angry scene, I find that my face does that as I'm drawing. He's an animal.
You can listen to more stories from the actors and hear more music from the musicians and singers. So now, settle in, keep your remote control handy, and come along as we explore the world of Beauty and the Beast, the Enchanted Christmas.
Take 17.
Maestro?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I suppose getting a crew of a couple of hundred people all working together on a project in the same direction is the most challenging part, and keeping the quality of the work as high as possible.
Being able to translate your emotions through your voice.
You've never had a Christmas? Ever?
Oh, it's a Christmas angel.
This is no angel. This is the shadow of a monster.
Please, Mama, tell the story.
Oh, all right.
Well, step one would be sitting down and storyboarding it with a view that that storyboard is what is going to ultimately be the final film. The next step would be shooting the storyboard, getting a timing for each scene. Then you get your actors in and do the recordings.
As long as there's Christmas, I truly believe.
It is I, Lumière.
I am sort of jazzing that up, yeah.
Oh la la.
I was kind of surprised by how popular Lumière was.
Oh, c'est magnifique.
He's a fun character to do, actually. He's this debonair guy.
Angélique, mon amour.
He'll try to be Mr. Suave.
Your eyes are still so lovely after all these years.
You can sort of act out what you feel, and I suppose because I try to be kind of smooth.
I'll get some mistletoe.
You can play him up really nicely against Cogsworth, and they make a really good team.
The girl is right. We must do something.
No.
David Ogden Stiers, ladies and gentlemen!
We just can't mind our own beeswax, can we? Just have to stick our wick where it doesn't belong.
In these sessions, it always takes longer than you think it's going to.
Let's take that full run. Take one.
No! Absolutely no! Out of the question. Not a chance. Dream on an impossibility. Forget it. Suck in that gut. Kind of what you mean?
And it doesn't always happen the first time you do it.
Take 2.
No.
Take 3.
No!
Take 45.
No, and let me think. No! This is where I put my foot down.
I went into audition first for Lumière. Didn't get it. They said, yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. But look at this drawing. And showed me Cogsworth. And when I heard Orbach as Lumière, I actually apologized to him at one point for having the temerity to have auditioned for the role.
At the animation stage, the animators are handed the scenes. They then do a rough test.
Got a mirror here. We use that to make sure we get the expression. In animation, you're sort of a behind-the-scenes actor. Gives you the chance to still do your acting, but, you know, avoid the stage fright aspect.
Then they put the drawings on model.
You have to try to put it more to the way the model sheet looks. So we're all drawing him the same. For example, I had to make his hat a little bigger. It started growing when he started moving.
After everything's cleaned up, it goes to the computer paint department. It's painted in the computer, so to speak, where the colors are finalized on a scene-by-scene basis.
You hiding? What are you hiding?
Then the effects work is added.
The smoke effects, the fire effects, all the flames on Lumiere, a lot of props and things like that. Pretty much anything that's not a character. We do all the water splashes. I hate water. Everybody knows how a water splash splashes. You can't cheat it. I have kind of one specialty, smoke.
When I get to know him, we'll find more things to say.
When I read the script, I identified with the fact that she felt out of place and odd, and I certainly identified with the girl who loves to read.
What I love most in the world are my books.
My problem was always a little too much in the first few recording sessions. Yeah! They said, no, okay, Ethel Merman, let's tone it down.
I'm sorry.
She is independent and strong-willed.
How can you be so selfish?
She's a really good role model for kids.
I'm not giving up.
As you're acting, as you're giving life to something that's just verbal,
There will be no Christmas.
basically you're directing yourself.
I am the master here.
The directors, they're brilliant, and I love working with them. And you know, it's like, tell me. You tell me, I'll go there.
Come on.
You embellish things in a world that doesn't exist yet, and that's what the animators do also.
They take what they want, and then they become actors with their pencils. I'm a frustrated painter as well, so I really admire these artists.
And this is beautiful, Scott. This is, yeah, really nice.
The color designer does color sketches, we color the backgrounds.
We're working with acrylic paint, which is specially mixed for us in New York, and it's exactly the same paint Disney Studios uses in California and Los Angeles.
Okay, then we're going indoors. Chip in human form. He's going to come around the corner here. He's going to run down there. He's going to go over to there. This frame here, yeah, it's a little bright.
Well, I could put a little wash over it.
Sure, you glaze it and knock
take
it
it
back.
back a bit.
And then that's ready for camera, ready for compositing.
When you're really inspired, you do something quite remarkable. When you're not inspired, you still do your level best. And that's the mark of a professional. The show must go on, as they say.
I am your friend, your cher ami. I wouldn't lie to you.
I think writers have a lot more fun writing villains. They're just, on the whole, just really very much better written and therefore a great deal more fun to play.
Absolutely.
You get to be the bad guy.
I know. I am Maestro Forte.
An evil Baroque organ with a face. He has no limbs, he has no eyes, he has no teeth, he has no tongue. So that was the big challenge, was trying to get all the little nuances without those physical characteristics. You have this sort of mouth and the, the looking down the nose bit, and we throw that in a lot.
Why on earth would you do a thing like that?
You know, my father was a minister, so I grew up in Methodist churches all over. So I'm actually very fond of the sound of organ music. I just sort of tried to approximate that huge, breathy sound.
Yes. Awful, isn't it?
They said you could take that a bit further if you'd like to, and I said, that's not a direction I hear very often.
The music helps tell the story.
The music helps.
Saying we're going off on an adventure. There's a sense of urgency here. Or a sense of darkness. It has a huge effect on the emotional direction that the film is in at any one point.
As long as there's Christmas, I truly believe.
Well, it's fun because your imagination goes crazy and you can kind of imagine what the little characters may be doing, what they sound like. You get to create it with the animator.
Is this satisfactory, or If there's anything wrong, just tell me. I could change it really fast. It's no problem. Okay.
The exciting part is when we've got a finished color scene and we drop it into the Leica reel.
See everything just finally come together and go, you know, wow, we're only 3-4 weeks away and we're actually going to get this done.
To have someone beautiful love someone else not from their outward appearance, but from what's in their soul, I mean, that's a very important lesson.
We learn such positive attributes in terms of our relationships with people whom we love, certainly with our families.
One of the most gratifying things is kids. Is when they come up to me. I always try to tell them, you know, the Beast is a good guy. Don't worry, I'll always take care of you.
Our job is to take you somewhere completely different, and to do it with just a bit more color.
Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Merry
Christmas, everyone.